to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Julie, would you take roll call, please?
Robert Pope,
Present.
Greg Zuzin, Bill Holland,
Present.
Don Loudon,
Present.
Jason Puckett.
Present.
Okay, we have a quorum. First item on the agenda is the consent agenda. Is there any discussion? Not
Make a
all.
motion that we approve the consent agenda to include the check register for July 23rd, approval of the minutes for July 10th, and the bond release settlement for Waterleaf Section 7 as presented. Second.
Thank you. Julie, roll call, please.
Don Loudon,
4.
Robert Pope,
4.
Jason Puckett,
4.
Bill Holland.
4.
Next is public comment. The public may comment on items on the agenda that are not part of a public hearing or a specific matter within the council's jurisdiction. If you'd like to speak, please come forward, state your name and your address. No one stepping forward. We'll close that portion of the public comment and move on to council comment and liaison reports. Bill?
I have nothing to report.
Jason?
Nothing for me tonight.
Robert?
Nothing to report from last Monday's school board meeting. Yesterday, I attended the entrance interview on behalf of the council for the State Board of Accounts audit for 2023 to 2024. They might go back to 2022 for RDA inclusions. Depends on what they find. And using that, they have sent an email fraud risk questionnaire to the 5 of us. The faster we get them that info, the faster that they leave and the less money that we spend on them. So please take the hint.
Thank you.
That's all I got.
Thank you. New business, awarding the quote to purchase the work truck. Ryan, are you speaking to that?
I'm going to do it. Steve is on vacation in Buffalo, which is nice. I'm glad Steve's taking some time off. As you guys were presented, Steve did go out and get quotes to purchase a new truck. We are purchasing another work truck. I did include a copy of our fleet replacement schedule, and we were scheduled to replace 2 trucks this year. So you guys actually approved the first one earlier this year, and then so this is the second one. This one is a Dodge Ram, and it is substantially cheaper than the Chevy Silverados we had previously been purchasing. So that was nice to get good quotes on that. I'm happy to answer any questions. I've included copies of the budget and where it'll be paid from. The low quote was Pointer at $47,480 for a 2025 Ram 1500 crew cab. And we would ask that you authorize Julie to prepare a check so that she can take it. And this vehicle is actually ready and on the lot, so we can actually pick it up next week if we can get the check.
Human memory is human memory. I don't recall us ever doing anything with Pointer.
We haven't. They're
any
actually
feedback
out
on them?
of they're out of Seymour, so we haven't worked with them before.
Okay.
But again, when we do these, we give them a specific truck, and they're just giving us a quote. And so it's not like we're necessarily working with them like on a contract. So we're just picking up a truck, and the trucks had to meet our specifications. So
What additional equipment might be? Is this one going to be equipped for the plow?
no, this is just a work truck.
Just a
No
truck.
snow plow. Yeah.
Roger that.
So normally if we're going to get a snow plow, we get a bigger truck. We get a 2,500 or a 1-ton. If we're getting 1,500s or just work trucks, then they're smaller trucks, so we don't get the extra snow plow packages and all that additional
So
stuff
just
on them.
labeling, graphics.
Yep.
Roger.
Exactly.
Are we trading anything in?
Steve and I had a conversation about that. We have a couple of 2010 vehicles. He has the 2016 that is being replaced is actually in pretty good shape and has relatively low mileage. So I think we are going to keep it for now. We may come back to you guys later and decide if we want to sell it. But for now, Steve wanted to keep them and just have it was a good truck, so he just wanted to keep it.
Any other questions? If not, we'll entertain a motion.
I'll make a motion that we award the quote for the new Dodge Ram to Pointer in the amount of $27,480 as presented.
47.
47.
Oh, I'm sorry. 47,480?
47,840.
Oh, hold on, 47.
Way off. All right, let me try that again. I'll make a motion that we approve the quote for the Dodge Ram to Pointer for the, in the amount of $47,840 as presented. And give Julie permission to make that payment.
Perfect.
Second. Julie, roll call, please.
Great, okay. All right, Jason Puckett,
4.
Bill Holland,
4.
Robert Pope,
4.
Don Loudon.
4.
4784.
Next is proposal for professional services with Rigdon Construction. Ryan, I assume.
Yep, I'll do this one as well. For those of you who've been around for a while, we've got a kind of a long-term relationship with Rigdon Construction. It was previously Edwards Rigdon, but they were our construction manager for the town hall. They've helped us with our park shelters. They helped us with our salt barn. They helped us with our maintenance building. So we've kind of had a long-term relationship with them, helping us with projects like that. We would do what's called a construction manager as advisor. So they would be an owner's rep for us and help us make sure that the project is being built according to our plans and specifications. And so there will be a secondary portion of this, but all we're asking for approval right now is for Rigdon to assist us with pre-construction services, which will be to actually, what they'll do is they'll take the plans that Context is preparing, they'll put them into bid packages, and then they will also help advertise that out to contractors. They can break bigger projects up. We can bid it as a GC, but we can also break it up into trades. And so we can go get prices for electrical and we can go get prices for HVAC. And so we tend to find that we can get better prices to do stuff like that, because if a GC bids it, he wants to mark up each of those individual trades. So there is some work that they have to do to kind of prep that and help us get it out to bid. They also are participating in meetings, and they've actually participated in a couple of meetings already just to get up to speed to learn about our park projects. So this is the 6,500 is to do this first phase of pre-construction services. Then when we get closer to actually bidding it and awarding the project, then we would bring the construction management as advisor piece and inspection piece as a secondary approval once we get further down the road in the process. Again, one of the things we've talked about before, Brett Bangle works for Rigdon Construction. He would be our project manager. Brett was the former parks director in Plainfield, so has lots of experience with this. And I know this has been one of the things Shelby struggled with. She doesn't have a lot of experience on the construction side. So we're excited that Brett also has that special knowledge and ability to kind of help support Shelby as we go through this process and build our $4 million worth of parks improvements for our park bond. So happy to answer any questions, but we would recommend approval of Rigdon for $6,500.
Questions or discussion? If not, we'll take a motion.
I'll make a motion that we approve the proposal for pre-construction services for parks projects in the amount of $6,500 as presented to Rigdon Construction. And do I have to give Julie permission to spend that one?
No.
Second.
Thank you, Julie. Roll call, please.
Bill Holland,
4.
Robert Pope,
4.
Don Loudon,
4.
Jason Puckett.
4.
Next is Resolution 2025-20, authorization to acquire property with the Civic Center.
Yes, this is for the Civic Center, and if you look on the attachment to the resolution, you'll see a map. And on that map, we've identified the need to have 2 easements to the west, to the left of your page there, to facilitate the construction. And then if you go back a couple more pages to the next to last page, you'll see a very small piece of real estate next to the temporary retaining wall on the east side, 0.022 acres. And we've been in conversations with Passari. We need to acquire that to allow us to build that retaining wall. It wasn't exactly where we thought it would be. And so this resolution just authorizes the town manager to make those acquisitions. They're very small, 2 easements, 1 tiny little piece. But we need your approval to complete those transactions with Passari so we can continue with the project.
Are we having to do appraisals on those?
No, we're not going to have to do appraisals on them. They're basically donating them.
Okay, that's what
They're
I
not charging
thought
us for them, so.
Right, okay. I just didn't know if we had to still go through that step or not. Okay. Any other questions or comments? If not, we'll entertain a motion.
I move we adopt Resolution 2025-20 authorization to acquire property for the Civic Center as presented.
Second.
Thank you, Julie. Roll call, please.
Robert Pope,
4.
Bill Holland,
4.
Don Loudon,
4.
Jason Puckett,
4.
Next is final reading of ordinance 2025-22, amending the travel policy.
Yes, this ordinance makes amendments to your travel policy. As you recall, you've asked us to make changes to 3.21.2. They're shown in red and stricken, and this just clarifies the policy, makes it not tied to a certain year, fiscal year, but rather makes it a continuing process. And I'll be happy, this is the second reading. I'll be happy to answer any questions.
Any questions, comments? If not, we'll entertain a motion.
I'll make a motion that we approve ordinance 2025-22, amending the travel policy as presented.
Second.
Second. Oh, I thought you were asking. No problem.
Julie,
Jason
roll call.
Puckett,
4.
Don Loudon,
4.
Bill Holland,
4.
Robert Pope.
4.
Next is final reading of ordinance 2025-23, amending regulations to provide for recreational archery programming.
Yes, this ordinance clarifies section 511 of the town code to make it clear that the rules that are established in that section apply to all parks owned and operated by the town and not simply located in the town. So these makes the rules your rules, not rules that would apply to the township park. And also makes a clarification regarding archery on page 2. I'll be happy to answer any questions. This is second reading also.
No questions? People shaking their heads? We'll entertain a motion.
Make a motion that we approve ordinance 2025-23, amending the parks rules and regulations as presented.
Second.
Thank you, Julie. Roll call, please.
Robert Pope,
4.
Jason Puckett,
4.
Don Loudon,
4.
Bill Holland.
4.
Legal counsel report.
Nothing tonight, thank you.
Public comment. No one coming forward. Council comment. Council calendar, Ryan.
Thank you. A couple of reminders. Tomorrow, National Night Out. Thank you again, council, for moving your meeting to tonight to accommodate National Night Out. Hopefully you can join us tomorrow, 5 to 9 at Avon High School. Also then your regular schedule in August, August 14th is your next meeting. We will have a work session at 5:30 p.m. And then you have your regularly scheduled meeting August 14th at 7 p.m. And then I mentioned to you guys before the meeting, I'd like to do a work session on August 28th as well. Greg Garitas would like to come speak to you guys about our comprehensive financial plan, our sustainability analysis. I mentioned to you guys during the budget process this year, this is gonna be more of a 3-year look at what's gonna happen over the next couple of years. So that sustainability analysis becomes even more important. And I don't think Bill and Jason, since you've been on the council, I don't think you've actually seen it. So I think this will be a good opportunity for you guys to see a little more of some of the meat and bones of how we actually get to a budget. So I've asked Greg to do that. So sorry, a work session on the 28th as well. That's all I've got.
Thank you.
I do
Meeting-
have,
Oh,
real
Julie.
quick. I just want to reiterate what Robert said earlier. The State Board of Accounts is here currently auditing years 23 and 24. It was a random surprise, which I obviously encourage, hey, just show up and audit me because I'm very transparent. But with that being said, I need each one of you to check your emails and fill out that form as soon as possible and get that back to John. It'll come from a guy named John Gillespie. He's the lead on this. And I would appreciate it. I know Robert's already done his and Greg Zuzin's already done his before he left on vacation. So if you could turn those back in, and please do not copy Ryan or I in on your response. Thank you.
Thank you.
And it's going very well already. So.
Meeting adjourned.